Sorry.
We're back with Monster Prom.
I realized how long it's been. So we got Jeff Goldblum, Peter Dinklage, and Lady Gaga. Let's go.
Player orders decided how weird a video game starting with the selected character celebrity would be. I mean, all of them would be pretty weird.
I say Peter Dinklage has been in a video game. He played Captain Gut in the video game of Ice Age 4.
He's also been in a movie about video games.
Yeah.
I mean, Jurassic World has a bunch of video games, and as does Jurassic Park, and Jeff Goldblum's in them.
I think Lady Gaga is number one then.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Alright.
So Peter Dinklage or Jeff Goldblum?
I didn't bring anything from my view.
Who would be... Well, Peter Dinklage's only been in one game, while Jeff Goldblum's been in multiple.
Well, in a couple, but most of them are just like, oh, the Lego whatevers. Which I don't count as actual video games.
But do they mean the actual person?
You just play as the character in a video game? Well, it says star in the selected celebrity.
So Lady Gaga would be the weirdest.
That'd be like Michael Jackson. Alright. Noon.
It's food time.
Who do you want to go?
I'm going back to Vera. I'm sorry, I'm taking away your chances of going with Polly.
You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms! They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from 6 cows. Meth! It's what's for lunch!
I think Vera will like meth.
You want to go with meth?
Okay. Let's see how that goes. I mean, she had cocaine last time, so...
Let's go meth!
Meth.
Oh, I got Polly.
Oh yeah, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You need to come up with a new name, like Skinny Fun Powder, or probably not meth. Yeah, except not either of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say. Nipples! Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you.
Whoops, I stole your girl. I have 2 girlfriends.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, you can romance the Monster Slayer. That's a thing you can do.
Yeah, she's right over there.
Well, let's go with her then.
Monster
I'm
Slayer.
not getting Polly.
You find the Slayer sitting alone at the table. Is she even a student or what?
This is impossible.
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, nobody ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy. I'm flattered that. I actually wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street. They'd be the monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it.
Fighter.
Oh, you're something much better. You're a party smith or a gun haver.
What are they both?
Also, look at the cook for a second in the background, in the little pink.
Yeah.
The pink square behind it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Alphas.
It is Alphys.
Are you a party smith or a gun haver?
What are they?
Just party smith or gun haver.
Party Smith.
Party smith.
Kiss.
Party smith. How's being able to craft a wicked party from nothing gonna help me slay the werewolf of Wall Street?
Fuck!
Oh, well, I already committed to bringing you along. I suppose you can be my scrappy comic relief. Clearly the Slayer is uninitiated with the mysteries of the party smith. You set out to prove her wrong. By organizing a party so baller that only the fool would miss it, you managed to lure the werewolf of Wall Street out in the open. But what he doesn't know is that the guest list for your party included basically just a fucked up eyes of Wolfsbane. The wolf dies how he lived, high as balls on cocaine. Alright, well that was probably a fluke, but I'll hit you up if we do a sequel or a spin-off. And let me know if you want to sit with me at lunch again. You probably won't, but who knows? The world is a crazy place. For your top-notch party setting, you gain fun.
Hey!
Alright.
Liam Neeson's son. You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food? Ah, yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore. Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon's Go. The mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game. What do Pocket Mans have to do with my food pick? There's a level 43 Bernard Henson. Oh my god.
What?
Hanson?
Oh.
Aaron's dad's name is Bernard, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but God.
Hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look. Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue a dream of becoming a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams.
Oh my god.
I've never gotten this with Scott and Liam. I've only gotten it with Scott and Damien. Well, I don't care how rare he is, his presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling it, but pocket humans are way cooler than a Bornell food pick. You take that back. Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott's right, Liam.
Of course the werewolf and vampire are fighting.
Why take a normal cliched food pick when you can take a food pick of Scott capturing a Pokemon off your phone food pick? Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. Stuart Hogarth, the strongest account type Pokemon in the game? What does it even mean to be a strong accountant? Like, is he like
You
really
look
good
like
at
a
math?
strong accountant.
No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant. I've got to have him. Scott bounds across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Gremlin's potatoes looking for a Pokemon to capture. Do you think he actually knows how to play Pokemon's Go? Or do you think he just likes diving into other people's food? The two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up the perfect food pick. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you. That's kinda gay. Chooses a brand. I pick Disney.
DreamWorks.
My brain said Dairy Queen. The triple D.
You know what? That could work.
Disney, DreamWorks, and Dairy Queen.
Select a brand, pay for product placement in Game of Thrones.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
I got dragons.
I got Winter. They got dragons. Disney has dragons too.
Fuck.
Okay,
And winter.
Okay,
And
I
Winter.
think just because like Dairy Queen and like blizzards,
Yeah.
and like the whole thing of winters
Oh,
is coming,
it's
I
another
think
thing.
you win.
Aerith, the guy in How to Train Your Dragon 2, is played by plays by Jon Snow.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah, okay, week 2 evening.
Let's go.
Where
Can't go
was
to the library. The shopkeep's there.
Unless you want to go see the shopkeep.
I don't know. I'm just like following around this Gorgon lady. Like,
If you want to know where she is, the auditorium probably.
yeah, I was like, sorry, I'm a drama hoe. That's probably where I'd be.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by a lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the most 7 douchebaggest moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, invented, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, you gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you that name until the end of this run.
Alright, what do we call me?
The titty wrangler.
Titty Wrangler.
There's a snake in your boob!
Perfect.
In
You're
the
the
course of
titty
your
wrangler now.
activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
The snake asphyxiator.
Oh, look at that. Look at these outfits.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point, we can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Ugh, careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution? Why don't you think up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, I do have a great prank for you. I call it stealing.
Okay, which one would Vera like most? Look at her little snake hair.
It's probably stealing if
Yeah.
Yeah, stealing sounds like
I
even
looked
something
at
you
the
would
snakes.
say.
Stealing. I like where your head's at, but it could use a catchier name.
Yeah.
What about humping?
No!
Humping is already a thing. Yeah, but it's awesome. Fair point, but we need something classier. Something that says, this is cool and also legal. Oh, theft. Warmer, warmer. Oh, what about finance? That's already a thing. Fine. How about ambush finance? Oh, yas, that's hot. You leave them to discuss whether they can trademark stealing. Meanwhile, you gain creativity and boldness.
Yay!
Going to class. That day, you were astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise.
I haven't attended class once yet.
You gained one valuable
Plus
lesson.
2 smarts. Later, you're carrying
Look at
around
the-
your
look at the
precious
blob
dragon
people.
when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien.
Look at the blob people.
Wow, dragon heat. I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but turns out that he, too, is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for the dragon dog Mary. Nothing so bad yet. Nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made you gay. Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonald and Godiva Galantina. Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People don't simply abuse each other's love and trust that way.
She reminds me of Starfire from Teen
It
Titans.
surely does. I worry about you, Mary.
You guys made a demonic beast boy.
I just desperately want to know what happens in the next chapter. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? True art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you on the greatest three-way first date ever to prove it. Aha, that'll solve everything forthwith. Real-life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up. No, wait, don't. Too late. Miranda snatches Damien's phone and using some kind of mermagic is unable to unlock it and open Tinder. Why, Damien, the things you're saying to these people. No! They're beautiful. Never in my life have I read such heartfelt, soul-wrenching expressions of love. I mean, a sonnet based on each person's username? Beautiful.
You know this if it was a team romance, these two would be the main lead couple. You know that?
Why does Damien kind of remind me of like Leon Kuwato with that face?
Yeah, he really does.
It's like, dude, please.
I can only hope that one day someone will treat me with the same affection that you showed to those you court online. That's not me, a lame-ass poet hacked my account because reasons. Yeah, that's what happened. There's nothing to be ashamed of, Damien. This is beautiful, and being so vulnerable takes courage. I'm thirsty.
So am I, but I don't have any drinks. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get milk so I can take my meds. A little later.
Shit, I gotta take my meds too. That reminds me, thank you. God, fine, okay. I think his love is meant fuck getting vulnerable unsettles me fucking big time. And yeah, I fucking think McDonald truly loves Godiva, and so he might have a good reason for his sudden disappearance. I know, right? I knew he couldn't be mean-spirited, and I knew you couldn't either, Damien. Doesn't it feel good to have shared your softer side? Fuck you, Mary. Fuck you hard. But yes.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Who knows, maybe she'd like that.
Yay, everyone believes in love. The real question is, might they believe in love with you? That's the real cliffhanger here. You gain 2 charm and boldness.
Sure.
Where you going?
Not the library. Oh yeah, you were last.
The gym.
Let's go to the gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Also, can we mention, this is literally Nepeta, and that's literally Tavros.
I say he looks like Murdoch from the Gorillas.
Yeah, but Nepeta and Tavros.
Yeah.
That's literally who they are.
Nice.
Also, there's a skeleton there.
Hi.
Sans is here.
Dodgeball match
Excuse
takes
me.
place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback.
We've won.
You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain charm.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you spot Coach ranting excitedly at Damien. Better go save them from each other.
Always
What I'm trying to say, son, is that you're full to the gills.
What the hell is that guy?
He's just a tiger, dude. I don't have gills, and whatever you breathe with, that's what you're full up to. My lungs? Sure, your lungs are full of untapped potential, and you know what they say. I don't. Untapped potential is like untapped maple syrup. It just sits in your lungs where it can't go on anyone's pancakes. What does that have to do with me creating a super special custom
I
workout?
already love this guy.
Your potential, Damien, we gotta tap it. If you can design a workout that strengthens your specific skills, then this will still be a really dumb conversation. But it's also an opportunity for you to bond with Damien, so you suggest obstacle course through a burning building. It'll make you a better arsonist. An ambitious regimen of powerlifting, it'll make you a better hairdresser?
Hairdresser. I feel obligated.
Hairdresser? A hairdresser? Why didn't you tell me you wanted to be a hairdresser? Because I totally don't. Oh, that's too bad. At sports college, I actually minored in hairdressing. Oh, well, it'd be a shame not to use your talents. I guess I could do some totally lame hairdressing workouts. Hooray, let's do it! Coach leads Damien through the most intense hairdressing workout you've ever seen. Granted, you haven't seen many hairdressing workouts, but this is definitely super intense. Pump that iron, heat that iron, curling iron, bicep curls, jerry curls, all the other kinds of curls. Bob and weave, whip that bob, bob that weave. I'm doing it! I'm tapping my potential! The maple syrup is draining out of my fucking lungs! I never realized how much overlap there is between sports and hairdressing. Go figure. You gain smarts and fun.
Perfect.
That weekend.
Something happened to...
Well, something happened to you last time.
You.
Oh, not again.
Sure.
That weekend, Vera summons you to a coffee shop for some freelance consulting.
Why does she keep talking to you too? Well, to be honest,
That's
I
not a
keep
euphemism. She actually wants to pay you for your advice. Look, I know you're friends with Gaman and Cloud. And while I don't particularly understand friendship as a concept, I recognize its use as a data gathering tool. You see, I'm contemplating a romantic relationship with one of the two aforementioned friends.
Oh my god!
But I'm trying to make an optimal selection, and that's where you come
Hold
in.
on, I'll leave the room and I'll let you select.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a drink.
In your considered opinion...
One second. Okay.
In your considered opinion, which one would give me the most sexual satisfaction? Amortize over the next 12 months? Whose social value is likely to increase in the upcoming fiscal quarter? Who has the most money to give me? Basically, which one of your friends is objectively the smartest choice? Gaman is the...
Is this where I can literally fuck one of you over?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, this is difficult. I want to be nice to Cloud, but I like fucking with people in video games. Oh. What's more powerful, my love of friendship or the love of entertainment? Oh. Help, Cloud.
You mean that our positive characteristics?
One second.
Hello.
Oh boy.
Not interchangeable with the traits of other potential partners? Sure, that's totally what you meant. You know, I think you might be onto something here. No one else is school of that human. Oh yeah, between episodes I have a question for you, don't let me forget. Her style, her attitude, her particular smell. She's practically a collector's item, and collector's items only appreciate in value over time. Perhaps I'll wrap her in plastic and preserve her until the price goes up.
Hey.
Sure, whatever. You collect your money and consulting fees and get the hell out of there.
Let's trade
You're
places.
welcome. You're
Everybody
welcome.
chooses a movie.
Knights of Badassdom.
Of course you did. Like, we're just like,
It was the first movie on the top of my head.
Well, you're just talking about Peter Dinklage, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Pick shiny armor, Peter Dinklage. kind of worked.
I pick an American Werewolf in London because it's thematically sensible.
My brain just thought Wonder Woman.
Let's go Wonder Woman.
Where's...
Player decided on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be.
Okay, this
Wonder Woman has them.
So it's not weird. So I'd be third.
So it's a werewolf in
American
London or
Werewolf.
Knights of Past.
I mean, an American Werewolf in London it's a horror movie, which is weird in itself, but there's also a very famous scene where the two characters, literally almost dead, like bleeding out, and then one of them turns to the other and is like, "You want some toast? Fuck you." Like, that's literally the most quoted thing, and I love it so much.
But there's so many action scenes in Knights of Adastum for an action figure to go off of.
I don't
As
know.
there is an American Werewolf.
And a lot of memorable characters.
You know what?
They're all dying.
Let's make this a little interesting. Let's go random.
Ooh.
Shall we?
Yes, our first random.
Yay.
Alright.
Week 3.
Ding, ding.
Oh, we're almost there.
Let's go. Let's go.
We could probably do a different, like another round of it later, but we could definitely finish this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
After you're done here, just go.
Library again? I don't know.
We should probably be in the library, to be honest.
Cute little library.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's go to the library.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, spending malicious, spammy mails in the hope of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam?
Oh my god.
You lose karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain money. You were minding your own business when Vera grabs you by the collar and yanks you into a huddle with her and Polly. We're in big trouble, asshole. It's all your fault. Yeah, Ambush Finance has been a huge success. Too huge. They want us to write a book about it. But we don't know how to write a book. And we already accepted the advance. So I took a bunch of Adderall and wrote 270 pages of garbage about stealing.
Yeah, wait,
But of course the
your
publishing house won't accept it. They say it's missing a big reveal at the end, so kind of ultimate secret to Ambush Finance's success. That's where you come in. Yeah, you came up with the idea in the first place.
Oh boy.
For which we owe you absolutely no royalties, by the way.
Thanks,
So we
sweetie.
figured you could help us come up with a big secret at the end of the book. What do you say? Keeping in mind that if you say no, I will have you skinned.
Trust me, I'm already
There's
dead.
no secret, and you're all suckers for buying the book. You can steal organs and sell them for a ton of money.
I mean, you got organs to spare being a Frankenstein.
Yeah, I do. Paul, he's... What? That would... Huh. Which one would she like more?
Vera?
Yeah.
Probably the top one, if I had to say.
No, she did threaten to skin me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If only there was a random option for this.
This is how we're gonna find out.
Tell me when to stop.
Go. Well, there it is.
Oh snap, that's the ultimate prank. We're stealing their money by tricking them into buying a book about stealing money. Very mean and very on brand, and if anyone complains, we'll just tell them that it's all Vanguard self-help. French words always shut people up. Sweet, I'll go put this in the final draft. Great, but remember, Polly, we've got a bank heist scheduled for 5:30. We can't be slacking now that we're celebrity burglars. Roger that. Man, this is so much fun. I can't believe it's legal. Oh, of course. You're gonna pretend you didn't hear all that. You gain fun and creativity.
All right.
Me. I'm going to class. Dang, teacher
You're
just
the
started
only one who's
teaching.
gone to class.
So she recurs to class
Because
of
you
technical
went to class before we
competency.
can.
Should have putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch.
Yay.
What you don't expect is that it's super effective.
Oh man.
God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling, and thanks to all the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. I gain smart.
So I'm
Here,
pretty
you see Vera frantically rooting through her kelpie skin purse. Ugh, I forgot about this idiotic assignment Miss Panthera gave us, and now I'm totally screwed. We were supposed to bring something for show and tell. Is this spooky high school or spooky kindergarten? And it's supposed to say something about who we are. I don't want any of my clues or classmates to know things about me. No offense taken, Vera. All I have in my purse are tampons, some coke Polly gave me, and some money. What can I present that's interesting but won't get me arrested for possession of drugs? Fierce body or superiority?
Well, it's you, not me.
She'll hate it if I say that. I'll go that one. Damn, it's good. Fuck! Like, literally, my body is a good body. It's a great body. It's probably the best body, honestly. Why didn't I think of that? Other than the puritanical morals that have taught us to be ashamed of our naked bodies, when it comes time to Vera's presentation, you know she's going to be serving a luke. Hello, my name is Vera Overland, and today I will be showing you my extremely excellent body. Vera disrobes, and the class applauds, appreciately admiring her form in a non-sexual and supportive way. Vera is applauded as a feminist hero for reclaiming ownership of her body and giving an A+ on her presentation. You've made a huge leap forward in positivity. You saved Vera's ass and seen Vera's ass.
Sure.
Bathroom.
Back to the bathroom. That day you skipped class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Again?
On the way there you run into Mimimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana extract, benzoic acid, 50 megagrams of caffeine, and 100 mg of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained +2 boldness. Thanks for Mimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. As you enter the bathroom, you notice that there's something a little different about it. Specifically, the different thing is that it's on fire. Oh man, can you believe it? The bathroom just randomly caught on fire for no reason.
Are you sure?
On the wall. You notice graffiti reading, Scott is more swole than Damien 5 ever, but surely this is unrelated. Shit, dude, I can't get detention again. I have an urgent appointment with somebody. And by that I mean my fists have an urgent appointment with their face. And now my fists can't make that appointment. Damien Krasick says Knuckles better think of a way to save him. Call Scott and have him piss it out. If there's one thing we know about Scott is that he loves to piss on things. If you burn down the whole school, no one will be worrying about one little bathroom. Do you want to get a werewolf to piss on everything?
I'm tempted.
Do you want to go werewolf?
No, not really.
I mean, your shirt is piss yellow.
You fucker.
It is.
I mean, read the back.
I feel good, sometimes I don't. You don't feel too good.
No, but you don't feel too good. You can't get the girl. Werewolf pee. Werewolf pee.
Piss. Wow, that's the thing you know about Scott? That the werewolf likes to piss on things? I know you're in the middle of a fire right now, but I want you to take a moment and think about how that sounds. Next you're going to say that the one thing you know about me is I love fire. Not all demons, man, not all demons. You were literally standing in the middle of a fire that Damien started, but you think it unwise to argue. You lose boldness and smarts.
I just lost the boldness that...
You gain.
Everybody chooses an object. A dildo.
A mug.
A bug. I'm kidding, that's not an object. A house.
There, just how useful this selected object could be. Should only belonging in Desert Island.
A house.
Yeah. I don't remember the dildo, a mug, and a what?
A house.
God damn it.
Well, you can drink water.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, she selected the most useful one. Alright. Stretch me arm. Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Sure.
Where you going?
Oh, Paul. Oh, God. Polly's with, God, what's his name again? Liam.
Going to Polly.
I'm a Polly.
Finally.
Liam and Polly aren't alone.
Finally, I get the chance to talk to her.
They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What? These 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he signed guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead.
Me
Except it's
too.
not an eating disorder. It's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food, which will be never. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period, and I can't be late. If you could figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like in a sexy way. We can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all the Polly's food onto Liam's plate, or dump all the Liam's food onto Polly's plate.
Well,
Polly onto Liam.
With all the deafness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate and his lap. Stop that! It's too much food. I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick. Meanwhile, I just need to eat 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lying.
Hey, I'm a zombie. I know what she's
I thought
talking
we were
about.
in this together. You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. You and Polly then ditch the cafeteria and ditch school, and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. Responsible.
Let's go.
I'm going back over to Vera.
You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien, I know we've had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition, like when you told me not to bring all my knives, but I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I use fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? This fine could only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower.
Please don't burn
Damien,
him.
please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary for a third party. Cloud will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right?
Hi.
I think it's the thing is too cooked already.
Yeah. Look at her face.
Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Aw, darn. Guess I'm gonna have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips you a thick stick of cash onto the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More fortunately, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of intimate eye contact. Juicy.
All right.
I was afraid you can't go to Liam's, but there's Scott.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you can see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Oh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's the spoon for picking up your
It's
forks.
silverware.
You have to toss them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is turned to A minor as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle names. The Salad Harper hands. My favorite silverware! Egads, how crude! I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
That sounds like something
Scott,
Aaron
I think
would
you're
say.
misunderstanding the purpose of silverware. No, I don't think so. Look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face and a silver mouth.
Would that hurt him?
Yeah, he holds the hand in his hands and the face in his mouth, and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected. You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta point out some ointment. All that silver's really bad for my skin. Scott lets you put on the ointment on him. Nice.
Oh.
Eh, if you... Fox.
Rhinoceros.
I pick an axolotl.
Fair enough. Axolotl.
Axolotl man, I mean.
Yeah, it's it. You have to make Axolotl Man now.
There's a supervillain based on a rhino, so I think I lose this. But not a superhero.
Let's
I
start
mean,
with
rhinos
Axolotl.
are big and buff, and they're powerful, and they're good, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Take a sip of the drink. No!
this is the...
Well, shit.
God, dude, we gotta turn on the lights. I need to know when that spilled.
On my bag. Don't worry. You turn the
And
light
on my dog.
Whoops.
Aren't you going first?
Yeah, it got on my dog, so I had to move
Oh,
it
okay.
because it's sentimental.
I got it.
I was more or less concerned that a bunch of liquid got spilled on. I thought a bunch of liquid spilled on my laptop charger and it was like panic.
No.
Class. That day I learned a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. Spell to renew sticker stickiness. Turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate. Gain +2 smarts. Actually use that last one. Reading
Alright.
the thing that gives you the most life. Reading Dragon Heat when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Yes! Ah, fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic. An unexpected duo. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things that we love on favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starco and Marco Poo.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my
First
god.
let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations, only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time after spending years in Hecapoo's dimension, Marco is actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. The detail matters, Scott. Think about how wrong with would it be for me and my 400s to date people from this school if you were all actually teenagers, instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s? Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat Wiki. Yes to that. William here is like super smart and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean. We need to gain the respect so we can convince them to be good boys too.
Oh my god, Scott!
Scott's right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all these lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure he'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as it can be expected from good old Command.
Command.
Let's ask him nicely if they can stop behaving. I heard that.
Oh, it's my mom in the other room.
Oh.
She's painting one of Piggy's little hippopotamus.
Oh. Did I just hear a vibrate? It wasn't my phone.
Where is my phone? There it is.
It wasn't mine.
It wasn't mine, mine's in my pocket.
It was not mine.
Alright.
Who do you wanna?
I want to romance Liam, and I've gotten this one before, but I don't remember what one. Because I feel like...
I think write a powerful fanfic sounds like more of his type
Yeah,
because he
because
wears
Scott
glasses.
wants them to be good boys, so he
Yeah.
sounds like he would just like, could you please?
And act like an internet troll sounds like something you would say.
Yeah. I would say Scott's beard kind of looks like Aaron's.
Yeah.
He just needs a mustache.
And a little bit of a streak.
Yeah.
It's so cute that him and Susie have matching streaks. Can we just talk about that for a second? I think
Actually,
it's
their
the cutest
3-year anniversary was a couple days ago.
I know, it's so weird.
And I'm like,
Ross and Holly's is coming up too, isn't
I
it?
was just
like,
saying
I think
they're
theirs
like,
is
what-
close-ish.
I'm saying like they've been only married for 3 years.
No, it seems like they've been married for like 10. Anyway, eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Ah, yes, let's fight. Wielding art as our weapon. Oh, I got a new achievement.
True to yourself.
Yeah, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop. So let's see, we should create a very nuanced piece of fiction. What about if the three of us and the 34,927 users at the Dragon Heat Wiki community were co-workers at bookshop? Delightfully disruptive, Scott. Keep going. Okay. So we're all mean to each other like in real life, except for the town's mayor is visiting the bookshop next month, and it turns out we're breaking the law. Because in this universe, can't work on bookshops if they're single, and we're all single. Not good. Oh, the weight of the conflict. I can feel
Look
it.
at his smug grin.
I love him. Amazing. Don't stop.
Look at his sweater.
Then we all fake that we're married together. The 34,930 of us. Smartly unexpected. An astute facade. The tension is overwhelming. Faking a marriage, we all learn more about each other. The mayor comes and he's really happy. Yet everyone is happy until a really bad blizzard comes to town, trapping everyone in the bookshop. Uh-oh. Monster kind versus nature, the oldest of rivalries. So Liam, who's like super smart, says, "Hi, I'm Liam the vampire. We should all snuggle together to get warm." Desperate situations call for desperate measures. Yes.
I had not written that yet.
Oh, my battery. So we gotta plug it in real quick.
That's fine.
Where's the hole?
Where is the hole?
It's right here. I just couldn't find the thing to plug into the hole.
There it is.
Then the blizzard goes away and everyone's happy and has learned to respect each other thanks to snuggling together, and they say, "We're saved. Hooray to Liam for being smart. Hooray to Scott for being such a good boy. And hooray to Command for proposing the creation of this nice fanfic." A very meta final touch, Scott. Okay, let the masterpiece be born. Let's post it on the wiki so it can be deservedly immortalized. Some hours later, the users of the Dragon Heat Wiki start to comment about how moving your fanfic is, and how they've met their inner feelings thanks to it, and how they're now capable of acknowledging your leadership skills. And so they make 3 of you moderators. It's really bright on my screen. Art truly opens people's minds, Scott. I must admit, we're true fanficatoires. Hooray! Oh, fanficatoires, ooh la la, you've truly impressed these two, you sexy creative motherfucker. Yay!
Library.
Library?
Bippity boppity boop. Butt man and cheesecake.
Dun 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 dun.
That day,
Yeah, shit.
you spent some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain a lot of money, but almost everything goes to cover your costs, and you keep 2 money.
Aw.
Hey, Cloud, remember that one time at that one party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant secrets of the business world? Holy shit, you do not, and that does not sound like your area of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. But it's Vera, so you smile and nod. Well, I will be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight, full of powerful people by exclusive invitation.
I'm fucked. That's it.
And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge into Snowden and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mouth is if you're not doing anything tonight. You were planning on reorganizing your collection of very rare mint-condition Pokemon cards, a popular trading card based on the even more popular video game Pocket Humans. Each card depicts a human being with a specific job and bio. But that can wait. So when the time rolls around for the fancy business dinner, you shove them in your pocket and roll out. Cloud, over here. Glad you can make it. I've been raking in business cards hand over claw so far. I'm a Gertrude Gorgonzola, the Diamond Tampon Tycoon, and Ray K. Bebop, the social media influencer rapper robot, and they're both very excited to do business with me. Plus, half the people in this room now follow me on Instagram because I had a zombie tech mogul, Steven Jobberwocky, hack into their accounts for me.
Thanks, Steve Jabberwocky.
How have you done so far? You turn out your pockets and show Vera the evidence of your endeavors, which consists of the lobby card for the hotel the convention is in, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman, a sticky man with the word "no" written in red Sharpie. Maybe I should have invited someone else, literally anyone else. No, it's okay, you still have half an hour left of the event. It's time to pull all the stops and choose an amazing tactic, get as many business cards as you can prove to Vera what a valuable business asset and or prom date you are. You may have no business and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards. Trade those. Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are given 100 business cards.
Oh god, which one would she like more? Because I feel like I could trade my Pokemon cards. But I don't know if
I've never romanced Vera. I am of little help to you.
Oh no.
This is all on you.
No! No! This might be the closest I'll ever get to a healthy, semi-stable relationship.
It is all your choice.
I'm screwed, that's it.
I'm having a Pringle. I'm gonna take a chip and eat it while watching your demise.
I could look it up right now, though.
Nah, don't cheat.
No, I don't think they can, honestly. I mean, I think the rare disease is funnier, but...
One is more honest, but the other one seems like something she'll like more.
Yeah, I think the rare disease is funny.
Okay.
Wanna go with the rare disease?
Okay.
Rare disease?
Yep.
Rare disease. Stand on a chair and deliver a passionate, impassioned, unimpassive speech about the severity of your illness and your desperate need for business cards. It's incredibly effective. They all shuffle through their wallets for their business cards. You remember what Miranda once told you about rich people. They love staying ridiculously wealthy while using just enough of that wealth in ways to make them appear sympathetic. Thank you all so much for your generosity towards the poor, sickly, suffering of this soul. Thanks. I will be collecting business cards on her behalf to cure her tragic compulsive
Lionolus.
Compulsive Lionolus, shouts a lizard person who's also a doctor. You can tell he's a doctor because he's wearing a lab coat and a stethoscope. I guess this is how he always dresses regardless of circumstance. Yes, I've read about the old business cards here. 100 cards must be blended into a paste and to be administered annually.
Oh no!
The business and all mutter in agreement, eager to trust the doctor's authority. He's also wearing spectacles, so he looks super legit. I'll still be happy to be in charge of the collection. No, says the lizard person. I'm a doctor. Everyone drop their business cards in this blender that I always carry with me in case of a medical emergency that arises that necessitates making annual paste.
Oh no!
Vera tries to protest once more, but her convincing arguments are drowned out by the whirring of the blender. Your plan having failed, you slink away in disgrace before the business cards can be shoved up your ass. After all, you've already lost 2 smarts, fun, and Vera's respect.
Oh no.
I mean, it was way funnier.
Well,
Where you going, boyo?
Well, that's it.
I mean, there's only one character that's actually based on how many hearts that you have with them, and that's Scott. So, the rest of them are pretty much stats.
Bathroom. I've been going there all
Yeah,
this
but
time.
I've been losing everything because I'm stupid.
You still have enough. Trust me. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a nap too. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. The thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't look.
Next time.